understanding my trading pair, and as well understanding all the rules that TFT applies. If you understand the rules and you have a specific strategy and you understand your trading pair, things are easy for you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another TFT interview. Today we have a follow-up with Arlindo. I can't wait to hear how he manages to get those consistent payouts and remain his calm and strong mindset. But before we get started, I just want to quickly remind you to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment down below, and without further ado, let's get started. Welcome Arlindo.
Hello Anna, how are you?
So happy to have you here again.
Yeah, I'm also happy, and remember I told you that we will meet again, so today we are here again.
Yeah, that's so amazing. So let's first start with telling a little bit about yourself, because some people haven't watched the first interview. So first, give us a brief introduction of who you are and what got you into trading, and then we're gonna go deeper into how you're managing to stay consistent and get those consistent payouts.
Okay, my name is Arlindo Urucho and I'm from Mozambique. I'm currently trading TFT account, and so far I've been received so many payouts. I think there are 5 in total. All of them I got them in 3 months, yes. And so far TFT is doing good, and I even got a small gift from TFT. They scaled my account.
Oh, that's so amazing. That's great, because this is showing that you're really doing your job properly.
Yes, obviously, yes. The only one which it delayed me was the second payout, because again, that sort of 9% drawdown, it came again to me, and I applied the same rules, the same lot size, and I overcame again. I came back to my initial balance, and I managed to make 4 and something K, and I made a withdrawal of 3.7K. That was good for me, and that day I even said no. Now I have to plan well my trade, because it's the second time I'm going 9% drawdown, and I think the third time it won't give me enough space for me to recover. So I think it went well again, and I recovered, I made it, and I managed to get a withdrawal.
Wow, like I was so amazed when you told me the first time when you that you've been like -9% and you managed to make like 4,000 on this account. It was a 100K account, and it has happened again, and you managed to do it again. So can you tell us what is behind this sharp mindset that you have? How do you manage to recover from such a drawdown?
My 100K account, I managed to take 4 trades in different days, and if none of them go like my way, I will lose almost all the account, because every time I went in, I was going like 2.5% of my whole account, and for that I have to plan. Okay, I have 4 chances for me to go, and the first one I put my 2.5%, and if it go well, I will be like 2%, 2.5% above, and if it goes wrong, I will be minus 2.5%. And I went in 3 times, and I failed all of them. I got my account around 7.5 in drawdown. I said, okay, let me just plan my last one, because if I lose this one, obviously I'm going to lose the account. And I went in, but when I saw that this wasn't going to my account, wasn't going to my way, I managed to close all my position before I get like a full drawdown. I think it was 1,200 left. Yes, almost 9% drawdown. And I closed my position, and I had to wait until I find a new perfect setup. And the same day, I managed to come back to 2.5. I managed to come back to 2.5 because I went in using my strategy. I told you the first time I did reduce my lot size. I was only going in with almost 1%, and I managed to secure some 50 pips and from GBP because I only trade GBP, and I managed that, and I came back to 2.5. On the following day, I managed to make 4K. I came back to 7.5 drawdown. I made almost 4K, and I was up. My drawdown was around 3% drawdown. Then again, I had to plan. Now my account was above 5%. I mean, 5% recovered. So there I was like doing the same risk management I was doing on the first time, risking 2.5% of my account. And on the third day, I came back to my initial balance. I came back to my initial balance.
Yeah, so you're playing with the risk management depending on where you are, where your balance is. For example, if you're in a small drawdown, you're risking 2.5%, and then if you drop below 5%, then you reduce the risk again.
Yes, I had to reduce because, if I risk 2.5% per trade, it's because I do have enough room to risk that money. But if I'm like below 2.5%, I have to think on losing the account on the max drawdown. So I have to reduce my risk to almost 1.5% of my whole account, my starting balance. And if I manage to go up and above like 5%, yes, I can come again and risk 2.5. Because you know why? Trading, there's a lot of people making a lot of money because they do have big accounts. And the firm idea is to help traders with huge capital. And if you have a huge capital and you still play with 0.01 lot size, you are not doing anything. It's better you go back and take that is my risk management, is my point of view. If I see that I'm above 5% of my account, I mean, I'm less than 5% on my drawdown. Yes, I can risk that. And another interesting story is that if I'm above like 2.5% on my initial balance, if I'm above 2%, I managed to risk like 3 or 3.5% of the whole account. Because, if you can make like a money in few days, then you can rest all the month until you reach your profit split day so that you can get paid.
So your approach is to you're like risking more, so to say, compared to many other traders, because the standard usually on a funded account is 0.5 to 1%, but you decide to risk more. But what you aim for is getting one good trade that is going to give you profit, and then you rest and you wait for your profit split. Or do you trade when you're in profit, or how are your rules there?
You will see that I'm not like so greedy on, I want to make like 20%, then I'm done. The reason why I risk that 3% because I know if I can get it on the first, the first time, and I manage to make 5%, for me is good. I can leave it until the prop split day and I get paid. I start again, because I can't like be so greedy saying that no, I want to make 20% of my account. No, that will make me to lose my account. And even if I'm above my starting balance, yes, I know that rule of risking 0.5 to 1%, but that 0.5 and 1% is for one trade. I only trade GBP USD using like a capitalizing strategy. I capitalize it until I reach like a 3% on all my trades. And I watch if it plays out or not. But if it plays out for me 3% to 5%, it's enough for me to stop. If I reach 5%, I stop and I wait for the withdrawal day. They get my money in, and from that day I start again and see whether I can make it. And as I'm trading GBP USD, I have enough time for me to rest, as well as starting to review my trades and see many things that what could make me to go like wrong on this trade, something like that. At the same time, no, I don't do that. I capitalize. Soon the price moves to the next level, and I see that, okay, here I do have a small retrace. I put again another orders.
How do you manage to stay stable emotionally when you're in such a drawdown? Like, do you practice any meditation techniques? How do you manage to stay sharp and follow your plan, even though we know that it's quite emotional and tough to recover from a drawdown?
I do have a time where I say, no, here I have to trade, and from this time to this time, I have to go out and do this and this. And I play football. The reason why, when I see that, okay, I'm losing too much, my strategy is to wait for that day and stop trading. And I go out, I play, I do everything. Then I come back on the following.
You distract yourself with other activities that kind of relieve your stress.
Yes, that is the very, is my key point which I use to avoid being like greedy, even if I see that I'm losing.
It's really good that you know when you have to stop and walk away, because this is the main problem for people that are blowing accounts quickly. They get too emotional and they can't stop when they have to stop and walk away. So, but I think that this comes with experience. I know that you mentioned previously that you have blown other accounts, so you know how it feels. How has everything been like the last 3-4 months that we haven't like followed you? Did you blow some accounts? Did you take more challenges? Can you tell us a little bit what happened between during this period, that from the first interview until now?
I decided to take some challenge so that I can reach like a full max allocation with TFT. Because for now I'm only trading with TFT, and I had to buy some challenge this June, and it didn't go my way, And it was before the last week, yes, I bought a challenge, and in 1 week there was slippage on the market because of the news events. There came out some news and the slippage just happened there, and my stop loss was around like 30 pips, and that day I lost like a 1k first, and 30 pips with all my position with that slippage, it just triggered my daily max drawdown. There was nothing for me to do. It was a challenge. I was still on phase 1, and was the first week, and I lost my challenge. But now I'm taking another challenge, and I'm like 4% above now. I started this week on Tuesday, and until Friday I was above like 4%. And I think next week as well, if I can make it the same consistency, like all the week I make 4K, I will be passing the phase 1 in just 2 weeks. And for me, it's good. I don't have I have nothing to rush, because I still have my account is funded. So I think it's good. It's a very nice time, this one, for me to take more challenge, because I'm not like worrying too much. No, I have to get funded. I'm a funded trader already. So because of my country rules and my country currency as well, I can't like at the same time go to 300k account, was like my card to buy it. There will be like so many questions. Why are you spending a lot of money like this, doing this and this? So I have to go there buying like 100k. Then again, I buy like 1 week after that I buy again, so that I cannot trigger like the government issues, so that they can start asking me questions.
How many accounts do you have now? Did you merge the accounts or you have them like separately?
I have them separate. I have two now. One is this which got scaled, and another one is 100K, and I'm currently doing the third one.
What is the advice for people on how to stay consistent and get those consistent payouts?
For me, one of the things I could tell people to do is to take one pair, 1 to 2 pair, and just stick on it and choose one trading session for them to focus. They have to look on the same thing, or like on the following days, they look at the same things. For me, for example, I had to choose GBP/USD. It can give me enough room to go, as well as I understand the pair. And I take GBP/USD and I look at the same thing every single day. I look the same thing during the London and New York section. On a specific day, if I wake up early in the morning, 15 minutes before the session open, I look for fake outs, kind of like if I do have a level, I look for a fake out from that level. Then if I see that no, this played out, I go for buy. And if I can be like more specific, for me, London on GBP/USD, I always look for buy opportunities, because there's more room for me for GBP to play out. Like to be, if that day there's no news, I prefer to look for a buys only. And if I get to New York has that session for me is where a lot of money can be moved in a single day. But for me, that session is so tricky because there's a lot of manipulation. Reason why I love too much London, because London is like more quiet, and if that day there's no news for GBP, I mean for GBP, the most likely thing to happen is for you to have a buy position. So reason why I always look for London on that GBP/USD. So one advice I should give you people, just choose one pair, stick on it, and every single day just look for the same thing. The same thing for you to trade. One thing I should tell people as well, if you pay attention on GBP/USD, every single day on a London, it tried to do the same thing it did on the previous day. Every single day, you have to check and analyze. And even if you go back and back test on your chart, you will see that the same thing happened yesterday is the same thing is going to happen today. Just check that from Monday to Friday this week. You will see that it might not like be on the same level, but always the same thing happens.
Is there something that you wish you did different from the beginning that would have made the whole process much easier?
Understanding, my trading pair, and as well understanding all the rules that TFT applies. And for me, when I started, I was thinking like, if I can risk this, I can get this. But on the time going, I saw that no, this thing I have to do it in this way, and I revised my strategy. And yeah, it's making it easy for me because of my understanding on the pair and my understanding on the rules. If you understand the rules and you have a specific strategy and you understand your trading pair, things are easy for you.
What is the plan moving forward?
As I told you, is to get like fully funded with TFT, as well as if I can get like 6 figures funded, for me will be great for this year.
Do you have like any long-term goals and something that you want to do aside that is not related to trading?
You know, one of the things which made me to go in a trading like a forex trading is because of the power it has to give you a money in a short time, and if you can know that forex doesn't give you like a specific amount, and salary is always the same money for every month. So while Forex is different amount. So for me, at the moment, one of the things which pushes me to be a Forex trader is because it can give away a lot of money in just short term. Yeah, the reason why my plan about it will be starting next year. I'll be like raising a real estate.
How did trading change different aspects of your life? And if yes, how?
I told you that to start, I had to borrow some money. And for me, I can see now that I have a small, like, financial independence. And for me, that is good. It's one of the things I'm realizing now that, this changed a lot my life. And for now, I can, like, do everything I want. I even have those plan of building a state because I see that, no, everything, something changed on me, even how I think, because like with my salary on my country, it's not like too much, it's not that big, so you can't do anything with it. The only thing, yeah, you can just buy food. I'm 25 now, and if I'm doing like a very consistent like this, I think in a year or even when I reach 80, if I get to start my project next year, imagine if in a year then I finish everything. And I would be 26, 26 with real estate. What do you imagine I will be when I reach 80?
You're gonna retire young and enjoy your life.
So that is my wish.
Last words that you would like to share for this interview, and I believe we're gonna have another follow up to see how it's going with the real estate business when you start with it.
Yeah, and I don't know how TFT used to book for the interviews, but I promise you that in 3 months maybe I will come back to you saying that I'm a max allocated trader.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I believe that you're gonna make it, and even scale all your accounts, not only the only one that you had.
If I scale them, I promise you that I will be full funded with TFT.
It will be my pleasure to host you again and hear how everything is going. For all the audience, do you have any last words that you would like to share with us? And we can just wrap it up.
Don't lose faith, continue to grind, and always respect the process. Do step by step. Don't like try to jump from step one, then you want step five. No, it's step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So continue to strive, work hard. First of all, you look for a mentor, because if you look for a mentor, things will be like shortened. While if you teach by yourself, you can take longer for you to understand so many things in this forex industry. But if you can look for a mentor and first of all seek knowledge, yes, I think it can be successful.
We're learning every single day something new, and it's all about learning and improving and enjoying the progress. Thank you so much for your time. I will be more than happy to see you again in the near future. And until then, good luck with trading and good luck with all the other plans that you have.
Thank you, and good luck for you as well.
Thank you so much. To all of you watching, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and show us some love in the comments down below. Trade safe, and until next time.